Very well, and welcome back to Let's Play Live Alive. Last time we completed the Xinjiang Quan scenario, or the Kung Fu scenario. Today we start my favorite chapter, the Ninja chapter. Now we need to say a few words before we get into it. The Ninja chapter can be done in a plethora of different ways. Basically, your main objective is that you control this ninja and you have to sneak into a mansion, free a prisoner, and then kill the lord of the mansion. And there are guards in this mansion that you can choose to kill, or you can choose to stealth your way around them. You have a thing that will allow you to avoid encounters, but we'll see in specific once we get into it. But the deal is that every time you kill a guard or a person in this scenario, the character counts the kills. And if you get to the end with 0 kills, there is a reward for it. Although, getting to the end with 0 kills is a little complicated. You have to do a certain specific amount of things in a certain specific order. You also have to skip a boss, because otherwise you do not get all the kills. It's a little weird. So instead, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play through this chapter first, normally, with a few episodes. And I'm gonna kill a few people, and we're gonna end up with like 15 kills or something at the end. It'll be like some sort of like intended route, I guess. And then we're gonna make one episode where I show you a pacifist run, where we kill no people, just the final boss. Though there will be battles, but spoilers, there will be battles, but of course those battles won't count as kills. We'll see more in detail when we get into it. And then we'll do one episode in which I kill all 100 people in the chapter. And arguably it's harder to get 100 kills than to get none. Because to get none, all you have to do is figure out a bunch of steps that you have to go through. But to get 100, you need to be very careful on what you do, because there are certain guards that if you kill those guards, then maybe something else doesn't happen later, or if you wait too much, then you miss out on kills. It's very complex. But yeah, this is how we're gonna do it. One run, normal run, then a pacifist run, and then a 100 kills run. Right? Let's get into it. In the Bakumatsu era of feudal Japan, the shinobi remain in the shadows even amidst the upheaval of societal change. To one such man, secret orders are given. Sneak past countless guards and traps to rescue the hostage. Can he kill 100 men? Is this okay? Yes. So, you've all arrived. How are things progressing? We hit a couple of snags, but we did finally manage to capture the target. Huh, at last I have him in my custody. What else is there to report? Our mechanical friend is nearly complete. We simply need to strip off the shell and give him a nice new finish. The work will commence tomorrow at daybreak. Good. Please allow me to handle the spirit. I've not had fresh human in ages. As you wish. I can feel it. The world is slowly slipping back toward the blink of total war. Ha 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 ha. Master. I see. So you were unable to complete your mission. I will try again. Don't be hasty, Ayade. If you were to be killed, what would become of the Enma shinobi? I myself would go, but these old bones don't move quite as freely as they used to. But my lord, can we send no one else? I am loath to delegate a top-secret mission of such grave importance to any other. Except perhaps... I have it. The man I have in mind has not yet finished training, but he shows incredible promise. He's already better than many of our finest. He's likely our best bet. Haha, what is this man's name? He's called... Oboro. Oboromaru. I have to answer the phone. Bring him here, immediately. Actually, sir, he has been with us this entire time. Ah, Oboromaru. Well then, I'm sending you on a mission of grave import. Do you know what you must do? Well, even if I do, let's hear it once more. Perhaps you've heard of the Ode clan. It is one of the many families who seek to take advantage of our nation's chaos, with the ultimate goal of deposing the Tokugawa shogunate. Odeyo is holding a political prisoner in his castle. Though your ultimate goal is to rescue the prisoner, how you achieve this is up to you. You might become as the shadows, silent as the stars, or you could simply kill everyone who sees you. However, whichever path you take, none must be aware of your presence. Do I make myself clear? Yes, sir. Now go, Oboromaru. One moment, Oboromaru. Allow me to teach you my secret art. Receive the Cloak of Invisibility. Press the Y button when you are being pursued by the enemy. So long as the button is held, you will become one with your surroundings. None shall be able to see you. I'm confident that you will master it with little difficulty. Now go, Oboromaru. Good luck, Oboromaru. The fate of this realm may very well be in your hands. The feudal times of ancient Japan are drawing to a close. As the era draws to a close, the future has become fearful and uncertain for many. And yet, there still remain those whose silent acts can change history's course. The Shinobi. Oboromaru of the Enma Ninjas is one such. Is it life that awaits him in Odeyo's sprawling castle? Or death? Bakumatsu Chapter, Secret Orders. And like that, we're in the game. These guards apparently haven't noticed us. So, what we can do with the Y button is just to hide. As long as we held the button, we cannot move, but no enemies will be able to engage with us. So we are Oboro. Now, the characters in this chapter are drawn by the same guy who was drawn Detective Conan, so you can kind of see it a little bit from some arts, from the artworks. In any way, we do start with a little equipment and few healing items and stealth cloak, which is what we use with the Y button, and a few skills, which we'll see soon. I'm gonna go ahead and save, not on that one, I'll save on this one. Yeah, sure. Also, we run super fast in this chapter. Look how fast we move. Also, didn't have to do that. I have to just go in the middle of these guys, because these guys are not required to kill. So we're just gonna flee and go in the middle. They're probably going to attack me again, sure, whatever. You can run from most fights here. There are some that you cannot run from, but yeah. Just go in, forget about these guys. And now this is very important. What's the current password? Mountain. River. Potato. Damn. An intruder! Take him away! Huh, serves him right. With this password system in place, we'll be easily able to tell friend from foe. Now get to your post. Remember to listen for the bell. Sir. So what this means is that there's a password system. They will say mountain and you'll either have to answer river or origin. And every time you hear a bell, it switches from either river to origin and from origin to river. It starts at river, so we need to keep that in mind. We are gonna grab a chainmail, gives us 8, it puts us to 8 defense, which is obviously nice. Avoid that guy, we don't need to kill him. And we're gonna move over here and get into a fight, because of course. If you don't want to fight anyone, just hold Y while you get out of the fight and you will just hide and these guys will forget you exist. I don't remember if there's anything in here. Let me check real quick. No, there's the guy. Don't need to do anything with that. What about here? More people that I don't need. And out here. Okay. This chapter is like full of secrets, shortcuts, and stuff that you can do. So these guys will ask for the password. Password tag, mountain. So we're still at river. So if we hear a bell, it will change into origin. Now, let's see. There's anything else I can do here. If you go over here and press A button, you'll find this. There is a hidden merchant here. You can let it go, though. You don't need to do anything with them. If this guy would just go away, that'd be great. I need to go in there. By the way, once a password has been checked, you don't need to remember it anymore. Okay, what about here? That guy goes there, sure. Anything else up here? There's another guy. What else? Okay. I'm trying to go for a little pacifist run, kind of. At the beginning I will try not to kill anyone, but then we'll see. You'll have to kill a bunch of guys. So in order to remember the password, I have a coin here, you can't see it on my desk. And I flip it every time the password switches, so that I... No, if it heads, it's gonna be river. If it's tails, it's gonna be origin. Anyway, what about this room? Nope, nothing in here. But I believe here, yep, we have Castella and Castella. Those are healing items. Now, what do I want to do next? If I go up here, we're back in the garden. Those guys won't let you pass. They don't want a password. They just won't let anyone pass. This door is locked. We can't do anything with that. We need a key. In order to find a key, we need to go back to where that ninja went up in the ceiling and then do something there. I'll save my game just in case I mess up the password, but because they're about to ask me for the password again. But it should be origin at this point. I haven't heard the bell yet. I mean, we heard it once. Hold it right there. I've never seen you before. What's the password? Now, this is the only guy that you cannot mess up, because usually Potato and Other Yo are wrong every time. But if you answer potato to this one, isn't that my favorite dish? I'm asking you for the password. Other Yo. Isn't that the name of our leader? The password, it's origin. Aha, a new recruit? Then you can patrol the attic. If you see anyone suspicious, report to me immediately. And we can now go into the attic. We did it, Dad. Shh. Keep your voice down. They might find us. We've come so far. It'd be a shame if they caught us now. But Dad, if we can get our hands on that strongbox, the Watanabe clan will finally be able to. I know. Not only will restore our family's honor, but we'll be big hits in town after we spread the wealth around a bit. Come on, let's hurry. Wait a sec. This place is probably littered with traps. I'll go first. Dad? What? Good luck. Thanks. Huh? Ha! I see you, thief! Okay. Not looking back now. Go for it, Dad. Ha ha ha! There he is! Dad! Yep, that's our Watanabe scene for this chapter. There is no trap here, so just go ahead and loot the stuff. Money is a key item. You can... It's hard to explain what money does, because it does multiple things, but for now, just gather them. Anyway, you can look below on some points here, and you'll hear conversations here. So this guy... oh, damn, I messed up. What time is it again? Oh, I remember. River. Okay, so now it's river. So we just switched back to river. Good. Good to know. And what else we have here? I have no need for this thing. What do you mean? If there are any changes you need made, just tell me. Alright. Thank you, Minister. Ha 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 ha. That was kinda useless. What about this one? There we go, all set. Ha! Who'd have thought the storehouse key would be kept in the storehouse? Yeah, so the key we need is in the place where we need to go into. So that's gonna make it a little hard to get it. Anyway, there are mice here. They don't do anything if you interact with them yet. They just squeak, but just keep those in mind. They'll be important much later. Let's see this one. Hey, I like this. Hey there. And yeah, that's that. This is some... That's a secret involved with that, but we'll check it out eventually. Not right now. I need to go down the stairs and grab this. This is an equipment. I'm gonna go ahead and equip that on... Actually, before we equip that, there's something interesting about that equipment. We haven't seen this yet. Water-fueled immunity is a property we have not seen as of yet. If you're immune from a field, that means that if you step on a tile of that type, it will heal you instead of dealing damage. So, obviously very interesting. We'll equip that because it's better than nothing. Oh, by the way, this ladder just leads outside here. And then you're back in this corridor, so yeah. What's the password again? We're at the river, right? I'm just going to save just in case, but it shouldn't... We're at the river, right? Yeah, okay. I know. It's the guy that spins the woman, okay. We don't care about that guy for now. Again, later, this title was secret. Like, we could get the secret now, but then we'll miss out on a very cool thing later. The chapter is all like this. You need to do things in a very specific order if you want everything, or most of the things anyway. Hide from this guy and move. So how do we get the storehouse key? Also, over here, a little secret. There's a room here, but we'll check it out later. So right now, not really interested in that. Okay, so here you don't want to step into the very center of this room, because if you do, you'll fall to a trapdoor and end up at the beginning. So that sounded like the bell. Or is it now? Great. Keep jumping. You can actually go down here, and there's a secret passage over here that leads down below. We'll explore that eventually. Well, we can actually show that off, where you end up with this. Since there are no enemies in here, just a straight corridor. There's also a secret involved with this area, but we'll get into it eventually. Those are enemies that you want to avoid. And if you follow the path in the water, you will end up in the prison area but we can get there in a different way. We go in here, and here we find the storehouse key. Castella, and it's empty. Now, we could go back and enter the storehouse down there and just backtrack all the way there, but there's a better way to do things. Actually, let's keep going. No, it's been 20 minutes. You know what? I think this is a good stopping point. We got a key. Now it's time to get further into the manor, do a few more things, and you'll see next time what I'm gonna do. Because I have my plan. I know what I want to do, but you'll have to wait to see it in action. See you all next time. And that sounded like the bell. Cool.